Today, the first half of your assignment is going to be a guided practice. I'm going to walk you through how to do it. It's going to be very simple. It's using the basic formatting and editing skills that we've been talking about. It's just using them a little bit differently. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, if you notice, everything has been horizontally lined. I just switched over to the Home tab. So we're going to select all the text on the first page only. So we're going to just use our left click and we're going to hold it and we're going to drag our mouse down. First page only. So we're going to do a couple things. We're going to click left alignment, pull all the text to the left. The second thing is, if you look, the words are spaced out quite a bit. It's not single spaced. So we're going to click paragraph, the drop down. We're going to go to line spacing where it says double right here. We're going to click on it and make it single. Before should be 0 and after should be 0. Now to make this easy for you, you need to click set as default, click all documents and click OK. Single, sorry, I changed it back. So let's fix it. Set as default, all documents, nope, this document, all. This isn't working so much for me. Okay, sorry. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to change the margins. We're going to go to page layout. Margin, then, and they should be 1 inch all the way around, 1 inch at the top, bottom, left, and right. So you click there. Alright, so here, this is the return address. I hope you were saying that with me. And the date, the current date, the date line stays with the return address. However, between the date and the inside address or letter address should be quadruple spaced. So I'm going to back this up, because in a real document that you're typing, you're gonna be typing the text and you're not going to actually have the text provided for you. So to do quadruple spacing, you're going to press enter 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now what that looks like here, there are 3 spaces here, 1, 2, and 3. So this is quadruple spacing. You may have pressed enter 3 times, but there's only 3 spaces between these two letter components. Now this is the inside address or the letter address. Between the letter address and the salutation should be double spaced. So I'm just going to press enter once, because in this instance I've provided the text for you. So there's nothing that you should have to type. This type of punctuation in the salutation is not open punctuation, but it is mixed punctuation, meaning there's a colon here, and down here in the closing there's a comma. Okay, so between the salutation and the first paragraph, the body should be double spacing, so I'm going to press enter. Here, this is a new paragraph, and I just know that because I have done this document several times. So I'm going to press enter. And then this is considered a personal business letter because it's coming from an individual to a business. So it's a personal business letter because it originates with a person. Alright, so here is another paragraph, and you double space between paragraphs, but within the paragraph it should be single spaced. So the letter is keyed in block style. This is how we're doing our letter. If you see, everything is left aligned. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let's make it black. So when you do business letters, you don't add the colors. It's a pretty basic letter. It's basic font, basic colors. So you press enter again, takes you double spacing between the next one. Punctuation here. This is your next paragraph. And then this is your last paragraph. It's kind of a biggie. It's a very big, long paragraph. And all of this information is exactly what I'm telling you. You're just reading the words instead. Okay, so between this is your complimentary closing, where it says sincerely yours truly, with much gratitude. There are various different complimentary closings. This is just the one we're choosing to use in this example. So between the complimentary closing and the author's name, Joe Smith is the author of the letter, it should be quadruple spaced. So if I had typed sincerely, I'm going to press enter 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I would type in Joe A. Smith, which is going to give me the 3 spaces I'm looking for right here. So between Joe Smith, XX represents the typist initials. Between Joe Smith and XX should be double spaced. And in this example that we're doing, XX, the typist initials, and enclosure should be double spaced as well. So this is super easy way to set it up. Again, this is your return address and the date line, which is quadruple spacing here between the components, and this is the letter address, which has double spacing between the salutation. This type of punctuation is mixed punctuation because it has a colon here and down here it has a comma. This, all of this here, this is the body or the content of the letter. And within each paragraph it's single spaced. Between paragraphs it is double spaced. Okay, so down here you double space between the body and the complimentary closing. Between the complimentary closing and the author's name should be quadruple spaced. And not just for any ambiguous reason, but you want to give them plenty of room to sign, because this is where they are going to sign their name. They are going to actually be signing their Jan Hancock right here. Okay? So, from there, then you have the double spacing between the author's name and the typist initials. So you know that XX typed the letter for Joe Smith. And then this is telling you there's an enclosure. There's still something in the envelope that's supposed to be with that letter. So when you're opening it up or when you're typing it, that should serve as a reminder for, oh, I've got to add something else in there. Or if you're the recipient, oh, there's something else that comes with this letter. So if yours does like mine and it brings the next document up, what you're going to do after enclosure, you're going to go to the insert ribbon and you're going to click on page break, because all of this is your next document. And then you're just going to delete up, and then this is going to be your independent assignment for today. So to do your independent assignment, you will reference the JPEG that's attached to your assignment. I hope this helped you and have a great day.